up here.
Welcome to Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Tech Sergeant Gene Taylor. The Commander-in-Chief was in Afghanistan today on his final trip to the country as president. President George W. Bush arrived at Bagram Airfield early this morning on Air Force One. His arrival comes after his surprise visit to Iraq on Sunday. With just over a month left in office, he wanted to visit troops fighting the war on terror and thank them for their service.
Afghanistan is a dramatically different country than it was 8 years ago. When I took office in 2001, the Taliban was brutally repressing the Afghan people. Girls were denied access to school. People who did not submit to the regime's radical beliefs were beaten in the public or executed in soccer stadiums. And thanks to you, the Taliban has gone from power. The Al-Qaeda training camps are closed, and 25 million Iraqis are free, and the American people, your loved ones, are more secure. In recent months, the violence has increased in some parts of Afghanistan. This is partly because we're going into new areas where the terrorists have never been challenged before. And the enemy are fighting back. They don't like it when we show up. But ultimately, they will be no match for the Afghan people or our coalition partners, and they are certainly no match for the men and women of the United States military. I am confident we will succeed in Afghanistan because our cause is just, our coalition and Afghan partners are determined, and I am confident because I believe freedom is a gift of an Almighty to every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth. Above all, I know the strength and character of you all. As I conclude this final trip, I have a message to you and to all who serve our country. Thank you for making the noble choice to serve and protect your fellow Americans. This is a difficult and long effort. It's not easy to do this. It would have been so much simpler to say we got rid of one bunch and here's another one. But that's not what we believe is right. We want to lay the foundation of peace for generations to come. We want to do the hard work now so our children and our grandchildren can grow up in a peaceful world.
After his speech, President Bush took time to have his picture taken and to shake hands with service members.
Yeah, I think it's great that presidents come out and see the troops. You know, it's a risk to come here, definitely, here in Iraq both, and I'm glad that they're willing to take the risk and come out and see us. It makes a big difference to the troops.
For him to come out here and say something to the troops, it means a lot. I could tell by how excited people were, and everybody had their cameras out taking pictures and stuff like that. So, of course, it's really good for the troops.
Afterwards, President Bush flew to Kabul to meet with Afghan President Hamid Karzai. Now, in today's Photos from the Field, we bring you images of the Commander-in-Chief's visit to Bagram Airfield.
It was an early morning visit for President Bush. He arrived at Bagram just after 5:30 a.m. Hundreds of service members, waiting since early morning, filled a hangar on base to hear their Commander-in-Chief on his final visit to the country.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Freedom Watch Afghanistan, but you can see stories from today's and previous editions of our show on the web. Log on to PentagonChannel.mil, then click on the newscast OIF link. I'm Tech Sergeant Gene Taylor. From all of us here at Bagram Airfield, thanks for watching and have a great day.